And I have already stabilised my board with the damp paper towel. And first of all, to segment an orange, you need to remove the peel. We take the top and the bottom off the orange so that we can expose where the flesh is in the orange. This is my rubbish bowl over here. Now, using a paring knife, I'm going to remove the skin and pith following the contours of the orange. You need to have a really sharp knife for this, and I have already pre-sharpened my knives. And so you want to remove all the pith and skin, the zest, without taking too much of the flesh away. But you don't want any pith left on the orange.
The pith is the white part.
The pith is the white part. It's quite bitter. Okay? The skin doesn't have to be wasted. You could look up, Google candied orange peel, and you could actually candy the orange peel. It needn't be wasted at all.
Maybe we should do a video on that at some point.
Maybe we should at some stage. And you can use candied orange peel to garnish lots of different sweet treats. You can actually, after candying it, you can dip it in molten chocolate. Like the chocolate oranges.
Terry's chocolate oranges.
Yep. Like the chocolate oranges you can buy at the supermarket.
And that's different to dried peel, the candied. Is this more sugared?
Oh no, it's fresh peel that's cooked in a sugar syrup and allowed to drain and candy. Now, this is very juicy, so you always do this over a bowl. So what we want to do is we want to remove the each segment of the orange from the orange, and we leave in between each segment, like that. So it comes out perfectly clean of any pith.
Oh, I see you cutting through there, yeah. Okay.
Cutting through there, and you leave the framework behind. These are navel oranges that I've been using. And so you take each segment out, nice sharp knife. I might have to trim that one a little bit because it's a navel orange. You get those little bits in the bottom there from the navel part. And what it means is that when you go to eat the orange, or your guests go to eat the orange, they don't get bits of pith and fibre between the teeth. And
pure orange.
And they just get the pure orange. And you try to get as close to the divisions between the segments as you can, so that you don't waste a lot of orange in doing this.
So you obviously need a nice sharp paring knife on this.
It must be extremely sharp, and I'm going to have to do a bit of trimming because of the funny shape you get from having a navel orange. Now, the juice that's in here, that's left behind, depending on what you're going to use the orange for, it can be used as part of a dressing. Like if you were making as a salad, you could actually make up a vinaigrette dressing and using the orange juice as part of the dressing. So you squeeze all the juice out of there and put that over there. So what I'm going to have to do here now is just checking to make sure I don't have any white pith left on there.
Now, if you were using an orange with seeds, you'd remove the seeds as well. Is that the idea?
Oh, very much. You would never leave seeds in your orange.
And if, for instance, you didn't have any oranges, mandarins, I guess would be fine, as they could...
You can do this to any citrus fruit. I've done it to grapefruit, limes, lemons, all of those. And so this works with all your citrus fruit. It depends on what it is you're making at the time. Okay, so that's what you do. You just make sure that you just take off those little bits of white pith. And then our oranges are ready to use, and I need to wipe my board down before I do my next recipe.